Happy Wednesday, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majewski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your May the 27th, 2026. Continue to track chances of rain in the forecast going into the weekend. We do see some changes taking place next week. I think you're going to appreciate what we got coming at you as we head toward the middle of next week. And before we get into this full update, if you're new here to the Talkin' Live Forecast Channel's Facebook page, please give us a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. But more importantly, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're alerted on all future weather updates. All right, let's go get into our update here. Again, Wednesday, not looking bad as we, end the day with scattered showers and thunderstorms. We're going to continue that pattern going into your Thursday and Friday. Looks like the rain chances may uptick a bit going in toward the weekend, unfortunately. And again, anytime we get these rainy days and you get rains in your area, just watch out for a morning fog like they saw here in Helen as the time of this recording. That's going to be kind of an occurrence that's going to continue straight in through the weekend. All right, now looking at local radar, we're going to see some scattered showers and thunderstorms later in the day on your Wednesday afternoon and into Thursday and Friday. So that's going to be there. We also got a backdoor front coming in here going into the weekend that's going to enhance that rain chance coming at us here. Satellite picture continues to show that flow of moisture continue to stream up out of the Gulf and into Georgia. So that'll continue to be the pattern here for a little bit longer as we're going to continue with scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. And again, morning lows are going to continue to be on the mild side, and daytime highs will stay kind of muggy in the 80s. So no big changes here, nor am I seeing any big heat waves coming at us anytime soon, by the way. It looks like we're going to stay actually below normal as we go into next week. Now, the general thunderstorm threat, that's going to continue to be in the forecast here as we wrap up your Wednesday and going into your Thursday. So this is your Wednesday outlook. This is the Thursday outlook. No big change there. And obviously the Friday outlook. So again, just plan out for those scattered showers and thunderstorms straight into the upcoming weekend. Looks like no big changes there. All right, let's look at your forecast here. This is the Rapid Refresh Forecast System. It is an experimental system. It kind of gives you an idea what the radar is going to look like here. So as we're wrapping up the Wednesday, going into Thursday, again, we're going to see scattered storms in the area here. I think wherever that boundary sets up will play a factor here as far as the Thursday-Friday forecast is concerned. This is kind of favoring a little bit further south into Alabama here. As compared to some other models here. But we'll see how that works out as we get into the upcoming weekend. And then we got a little disturbance that's going to be riding in from the west here going into your Saturday. So we're going to watch how that thing develops as we go into Saturday. And eventually it should clear out as we go into Sunday as the rain chances start to back on off there. So rainfall amounts, they do favor here in Alabama and Georgia, but you still notice these little red splotches. It's where your locally little heavy rain thunderstorms will pop up here from time to time. So just be on the lookout for that. As you still get some pretty good downpours with some of these thunderstorms as they pop up in the late afternoon hours. So let's go look at our forecast maps here. Again, to kind of watch that little timestamp there on top, it's there in yellow, as we kind of go through into your Thursday. So again, we focus on Thursday on this recording. So again, Thursday mornings will start okay, but we'll see scattered storms. Look at that frontal system coming down into the area. This thing's going to kind of stall into our region here. So as we go into Friday, that'll enhance that rain threat here just a bit going into Friday. Saturday really comes up, unfortunately. Saturday's looking pretty damp, pretty wet here as that front just kind of sits there and that little energy kind of rides along that boundary. And then going into Sunday, still wet, but we start to slowly back off going into Monday, Tuesday. It really starts to dry out. And notice by Wednesday, got no green across this. All right, they're looking good. Starting to dry out. Look at that nice high pressure system. That's going to be pretty refreshing too. That'll be enhancing our below normal temperatures. We're supposed to be warming up through the 80s this time of year going into June, and we're going to be mostly in the 70s, I think, for a lot of folks going into next week. So here we go with our forecast here. Again, scattered showers and thunderstorms going into Thursday. So the Wednesday forecast pretty much looks the same going into Thursday, 84, 67. We'll see morning lows mostly out there in the 60s. A few scattered thunderstorms for your Wednesday evening. Thursday morning lows, and Thursday, watch out for some patchy fog, as always. And then daytime highs stay pretty much in the low to mid-80s. These are fairly seasonable. This is about where they're supposed to be for this time of year going into your Thursday. Regionally looking like this on Thursday. Again, scattered storms all across the southeast. Best rain chance will be down toward New Orleans and Jacksonville. Still a steamy 91 over there in Savannah, 84 in Birmingham and Atlanta, 86 in Memphis, and 86 in Charlotte. Next 7 days, here we go. You'll love this, guys. Okay, rain chance coming back up for Friday and Saturday. Obviously, that front coming on into the area. Then we start to slowly back things off a bit. But notice those overnight lows going from the upper 60s into the upper 50s by the time it gets next Wednesday. Next Wednesday should be very nice indeed. 70s and 50s in June. We will definitely take that. And that's looking pretty good. Now, with that threat of rain just about, almost every day here for the next 5 days, you may want to go ahead and download one of the best weather apps you can get. This is from a company out of Huntsville called Barron Services, our partners here. And it's a free weather app. It's a great tool. It'll alert you when there's rain in the area, alert you when there's lightning nearby, obviously severe weather alerts. It'll also give you a futurecast radar where it's expected to go over the next hour, the hour ahead, kind of a projection there, and hour by hour forecast. We're going to make this app better as we go through time. So go ahead and download that QR code there from the Apple Store on top, Google Play there on the bottom for you Android users, and make this part of your weather toolbox. Great thing to have there. So anyway, looking pretty good here as we continue to wrap up the week. I got one more day today working at Fox 5 in Atlanta here on Wednesday. Thursday, we're back to our normal recording time, so forecast will finish up on par, or where it's supposed to be for the rest of the week ahead. All right, that's y'all's update. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow, normal time. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.